What's up, guys? So today I'm going to talk about why consistency is one of the most important pillars when it comes to mastering your dating life. Now, you need to understand that without consistency, when it comes to learning success with women in terms of building core confidence and learning social skills, nothing else matters if you can't stay consistent. And that's why I'm talking about this today. But first, my name is Ben. I'm one of the head coaches here at Social Freedom, where we help guys all around the world completely transform their dating lives and become the most attractive, charismatic, and confident versions of themselves. So if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, helps us with the algorithm. Either way, let's get into the video. When it comes to learning success with women and mastering this skill, there is no quick fix. This is a skill that is going to take time. And depending on what your goals are, this may take months, 2 years, to even decades, depending on how obsessed and how far you want to take this. Yes, it can take a long time. That is why I often use the parallel to the gym when it comes to improving your dating life. It takes consistency over a long period to build physical muscle, just like it takes a consistent amount of action and volume over a long period in order to build that social muscle. It is the exact same. That means that when it comes to learning this skill, you're going to have to stay very disciplined, consistent, and you're going to learn the art of delayed gratification. That means taking action in the moment that emotionally you don't necessarily want to take in order to benefit yourself in the future. You're making an investment in the future version of yourself. There's going to be plenty of times where you don't necessarily feel like going out and being social, but you make yourself do it anyway because you know that that will net you the benefits and get you closer to where you want to be. There is going to be lots of times that you feel like that, but you're going to have to push through those emotions in that moment and make sure you take the action that gets you closer to where you want to go. And that's why consistency is one of the most important skills to learn when it comes to actually improving this skill set, because it doesn't matter about anything else if you can't stay consistent at learning it. Just like the gym, you can't go to the gym once every 3 months and hope to build a world-class physique. It's just not going to happen. That is going to take you going to the gym multiple times a week, at least 3 times a week, over a period of years to decades to build a world-class physique. It's the same here. Now, obviously, it depends on what your goals are, but this is going to take you going out and putting yourself in enough social situations every single week over a period of months to years in order to get to where you want to go. Again, depending on what your personal goals are, but it's going to take time. And if you're coming from a place where you struggle more with women and you have more ambitious goals, it's going to take even longer. Understand that. That is why consistency is so important when it comes to learning this skill set. And what I mean by consistency is multiple times a week. In my opinion, the perfect place to be is going out at least 2 to 4 times a week. That's where they're going out during the day and night, and making sure that when you do go out, you are taking enough action and doing enough volume of social interactions in order to actually stimulate your social muscle and build those social skills that you're trying to learn. That is how you do it. One way that a lot of guys fuck up is they try to go too hard for a period. Say they'll go out 5 nights a week for 2 months, and then they burn themselves out, and then they don't go out for another 2 months after that and end up exactly where they started. This is not how you want to do it. You want to do what is sustainable for you, and whether that's just going out twice a week, whether during the day or at night, doesn't matter, and staying consistent at it for a period of months to years. And that's going to be much more beneficial in the long run than you going out 6 times a week, 7 times a week for a period of 2 months and then taking the next 6 months off because you burn yourself out. Consistency is the most important thing here, guys, and you need to do what is consistent for you, what you're able to stay consistent with, what is realistic with your lifestyle. Just like going to the gym, if you want to get good at this, you need to make it part of your lifestyle. You need to make it part of your weekly routine. You need to set time aside for yourself to go out and put yourself in enough social interactions in order to learn the skill. That's just how it is. And that's also why so little guys get good at this, why so little guys actually reach their goals when it comes to improving their dating life. So many guys have grandiose ideas of where they want to be, but they just can't stick to it. They don't have the discipline. However, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You need to understand that just like going to the gym, once you have built that physique, if you do take time off, muscle memory kicks in really quick and you can get it back much faster than when you originally learnt it. It's the exact same here. If you take a break for a few months because of whatever reason, if you've already learnt the skill, if you've already gotten to the point that you're happy with your dating life, you've gotten to a level of consistency that you're happy with in terms of how many dates you're going on and the quality of the women that you're dating, then it won't take as long to get back to where you were if you do take time off. But if you take big breaks before you reach a point that you're happy with in terms of your dating life, then you're going to end up at ground zero and you would have wasted a shitload of your time. So before you actually reach your goal, you need to stay consistent. But once you have it, you'll never lose it. You will always have it. But if you quit before you reach the point that you want to be, you're going to end up back at ground zero, my friends. So make sure you stay consistent when learning this skill. I'm sorry, there's no two ways about it. You're gonna need to be disciplined. Learn the art of delayed gratification. And believe me, you will thank yourself a million times. Now, you obviously don't need to dedicate your life to this shit. I personally am an absolute extremist. And when I went into learning this skill set, I was obsessed. And I dedicated a shitload of time in order to master this skill set. In fact, I quit my job and went traveling for 2 years. And the only thing I did was throw myself in as many social interactions as humanly possible during that time while I was traveling in order to learn this skill. Now, you don't need to do that to master your dating life. I'm an extremist. Not everyone has to do that. But again, to get to the point where I wanted to be, which was absolute mastery, that is what I had to do. So that is why consistency is so important when it comes to learning this skill set. Make sure to stay consistent, take consistent action, and build that social muscle. Either way, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.